Hello, ladies, gents, and everybody else. Are you guys seeing this? Are you seeing this? This is what I'm subjected to every day of my life. I could be sitting here for an hour doing my thing in the computer, and there's this cat just sitting there and staring. She doesn't say anything. She just sits there and looks up and stares. And I'll be doing my thing, and I'll look down, and it will be the exact same thing. This is the most patient and most disturbed. Do you have any idea the psychological damage this cat does to me? This is terrible. This is a terrible experience for me. I'm going to set this cat to cat jail, and I'm going to finally get the peace of mind that I require. Don't mind that mess of wires over there. We're not talking about the... Oh, okay, now you decide to move because you have the spotlight on you. Well played, Luna, well played. Anyway, we're doing the daily challenge of Spelunky. It is the 9th. It is the 9th of January. There you go. There's the image right there. It's going to the daily challenge. It is the 9th of January 2019. It has been quite a few good daily challenges with a few real bad duds. So let's see if we can repeat it once more. Maybe create a streak of good daily challenges, because it's been quite a while since I had 2 in a row. I don't think it has ever happened that I've had 3 daily challenges in a row, so that are good, I mean. So maybe we can make that happen. Maybe we can make that happen. And I'm not saying, like, this entire cat situation, I'm not exploiting my cat for easy brownie points on the internet, okay? This is a serious issue that I've had with this cat. She's constantly psychologically blackmailing me to pay attention to her, and always be in the back of my head. She has a way of just boring a hole inside of my psyche and never leaving it until I break down and I put her on my lap or I pay attention to her in some way. This is just psychological blackmail right there, and I just need to stop it. She's going to cat jail. She's not going to ever bother me again. I'm going to put her in a very, very tiny cage. I will never do that. I can't even possibly joke about that. That is not a thing that you do to sweet little cats like my cat. But it's a serious issue, okay? She needs to learn some independence. She needs to maybe just get a life of her own, get a job. I'm so sick of this cat just laying about my house doing absolutely nothing. Damn feline, lazy busybody, or rather lazy body. It's completely outrageous. It needs to stop. Absolutely needs to stop. It's just too much. Cannot handle it anymore. I cannot afford her cat food anymore. She needs to get a part-time job. She is an excellent babysitter. She's totally going to be... What you got, my friendo? Yet another shopkeeper with a collection of weapons? Perhaps an ill-advised... Too bad I can't get out of here, though. I guess I'll use a rope to get back out. Don't want to use a... get up! It's a web gun, man. It's the best gun available. And you didn't use it? What a fool. I mean, I already put the rope up there, so... moot point. Moot point, and in fact, we can make our way back up, no problem. It's all good. Unfortunately, we destroy the corpse, which means we are not going to be able to sacrifice it unto Callie. And in fact, she's in a terrible place for me. She's in a terrible place for me because I would normally use her. You see. Oh, could I also use the web gun? Man, I could have used the web gun to stick a bomb over here. And in fact, we're going to try it. We're going to see if we can get that done. It's totally going to work out. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Oh, wait. The explosion destroys the webs. Do you guys know the explosion destroys the webs? I don't even want to. Yeah, let's look at the scores. Let's look at the scores. That was awful. Like, the entire plan hinged on the shopkeeper being... What? Oh, no, this is the high scores. Every time that will happen. Not great. Not great with nobody making even the million. But of course, you know, this is very, very late in this Spelunky life. In this Spelunky lifespan, so there's not that many people trying. Maybe so many people have been discouraged by the new and incredible heights of the daily challenge score that it's just not even a thing that people attempt. Of course, this is the way it's gonna go down every single time. I have a great daily challenge. The next one is just a complete disaster. The entire plan hinged on the shopkeeper being caught in the cobweb, did not have into account the fact that the cobweb would just vanish, it would disappear. It was an ill-conceived plan. I was thinking that I was being extra smart. I was just being extra dull and stupid, and there's really nothing I can do. Nothing I can do but just soldier on ahead. Whenever I die in such a ridiculous and stupid manner, I get the temptation immediately to like delete everything, but it's alright, man. We're just going to roll with the punches because that's just the way I do here. I just put up with my very own I put up and deal with my shortcomings just like I do every day of my life. Every day of my life is like this inside my brain. What's the difference? There's absolutely no difference. We're just going to have to accept my dumbass shortcomings and utter incompetence. Oh, that's too bad you didn't get crushed there, Ultra Spider. I really wanted you to be reduced to a fine paste. Whee! Yeah, that's what I wanted. I was planning. You're getting wrecked. I did not get the dose of calm and collected Spelunky gameplay. Of course. Every time, at least I have at least I have explosives this time around. The last time this happened, the run was just over. So at least I got an explosion to restart this rock and not be a complete deal breaker. Completely forgot that we had a Kali out there, so let's go back up. Go back up. We'll use another rope right here. There's no goal. There's no stated victory condition in this run. It's just a matter of going forward and, of course, getting ultimate revenge on every single filthy shopkeeper that we come across. Every single one. Oh, every single one of these guys needs to explode. Needs to be murdered. I don't really care about the method, the methodology. Every methodology of murdering these people is equally valid as long as they all drop dead. I don't need a shotgun though. I'm too damn elite. Just going to keep on going forward and murder these disgusting pieces of trash with my bare hands if need be. That's a creative way to kill shopkeepers. Use my bare hands against their neck and slowly press and press and press and press until they are expired. Choking a person is one of the most involved things you can possibly do. One of the most hateful and committed things that you can do, because when you're choking a person, you have to constantly click yes on that prompt of, do you want to kill this person? Are you sure? Because it's not just a matter of choking them and then they pass out in 2 seconds like they do in the movies. Like, they will struggle for a good 5 minutes. No personal experience, just research. I've done research on this. Very important thing to research how to kill people without any tool assistance. These two are going to just get themselves impaled, in theory. Anyway, you gotta choke them for long enough until they pass out, and then you have to keep going to make sure their brain fully stops getting oxygen. And then they're dead. So it's very, very important to be committed to the fact. Otherwise, you're just making someone pass out, and that's just half measures, man. You should be doing beautiful. That was, oh, jeez, that was not triggered, but thankfully Major Stupid took the hit for me. That was a wonderful multiple murder suicide. That was fantastic stuff. I love all this vocabulary that I'm saying that it's going to get everything instantly demonetized. Actually, every single video, I think it just takes a while to catch up or something, because indeed demonetization has finally gone through and every single video is green. There's nothing demonetized. I've seen some absolutely horrendous things in the entirety of the catalog of videos that you can browse in this channel. Everything's monetized so far, so we'll see how long that lasts, I guess. Looking forward to my badge of honor. my sweet street cred of, yeah, man, monetization is bullshit. But I want to be able to get to that point. For now, YouTube is just treating me like royalty. I would like for you to be exploding. Good times for that to be exploding. And in fact, my first profit reports have come in. You guys know? Make a wild guess. Make a wild in the comments. How about this? Let's make it into a game. Make it into a wonderful game. In the comments, guess how much money I have made so far. Like I have exactly 1 day of data as of the time of this recording. 1 day of data that is shown the projected money for that day. I would love for you to take a wild guess or an informed guess of how much money the ads are going to pay me for that 1 day. I'd love to know, and I'm going to tell you. Like you made that guess. Now, if you want to, I mean, this is not mandatory. You don't have to play out anything that I say. You don't have to do anything that I say. This is a little known thing that you, in fact, can just simply sit back and enjoy the content without doing a damn thing. Nothing else is required of you other than maybe just sitting there like a vegetable and enjoying the content or not enjoying the content. Maybe you're hate watching right now. At some point, I'll get to that level of notoriety, right? That people don't just watch what I make to have a good time. They, in fact, watch what I make in a weird expression of hatred. And they will watch it just to get outraged. Man, I'm looking forward to that. That's when you know you made it on the internet. I have climbing gloves. I would be able to... I guess we'll just blow that up. Get this. There's a mattock in there. Alright. Okay, all the way back here. Oh yeah, that Kupala is mine. That only just now registered that that's indeed happening. And there was a mattock, right? Oh, no, there was no mattock. It was something that happened because I blew up the thing and the crate contained it. Don't really care for it. Actually, I do care for it. We're going to grab it and get a nice little hole. Big enough for explosives to drop through. Oh, that sucks. Thought maybe the shopkeeper will not be alerted. I was like, yeah! Did not realize that he was there. Of course, it was completely blind drop, but what were the chances of actually getting murdered by that guy? Pretty low. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I'm definitely giving you long enough for this wonderful little game that we were playing, and I think I got sidetracked. And I am glad that I at least remembered it. It would have been classic Blargh, to not remember it at all. I only have 2 bombs. If there's no bombs in that crate right there. By the way, double dark level. Twice in a row. Don't you guys love that? It would have been classic Blargh to simply forget that this was a 2-part bit. I needed to get to the point where I actually told you the money projection. The money projection is exactly to the penny $1. $1 for 1 day full of ads. Isn't that incredible? Amazing. So, I mean, obviously, only 1 data point, that's not good enough to know how much I can expect. But it's probably pretty close to what I can expect in the future, and I will just make $30 a month on this channel. Isn't that incredible? Of course, it's the month of January. I think we already covered this. The month of January, don't know if you're aware of this. You might have missed it the last time I spoke about it. Month of January is abysmal, and that's why for profit on YouTube, and that's why you see a giant uptick of sponsored content in January, because YouTubers get a little desperate. The rate of the payment per ad becomes absolutely terrible. You know, after the holidays, advertisers just don't want to pay anymore. Obviously, it's you know, perfectly natural. Advertisers don't want to spend money on advertisement after all the big spending season is over. Can't really blame them, but it does leave content creators that rely on ad money trying to get over there without being molested by a shopkeeper. That's what I'm trying to do here, but I think we're just going to take the plunge in the most literal way and plunge into the unknown. Well, there's oh, off goes the torch. Alright, we made it to the exit, that's all that matters. Maybe I should have explored that whole corner because that whole side of the level was blocked off. The black market could have been there. Let's see, this should work. Continue bouncing, please. Only 2 bombs left. Always upsetting. Hey, we did get a jetpack. Ah, jeez! It's all good. It's all good. I got ambushed by an evil tiki trap. Everything's fine. His low-level technology is no match for Jetpack Man. How dare you? Revenge is mine. That cannot be stopped. Every single one of these filthy creatures. It's killed. Let's hope for bombs. Blammo! Well, alright. I'll stick with this machete. I am very glad this is the thing that's happened. We're going to keep that frog alive because it might be the way to get into the black market. Ain't you stupid? Let me cause you a little bit of pain, not too much. You'll be okay. Everything will be fine. That's a shopkeeper. He deserves horrendous death. We just drop onto his head and ambush him. Ah! Once more. This is my weakness. This damn evil tiki man continue to wreck my anus. Slowly losing health despite my best efforts to harvest things. Oh wow, the frogs don't die to boomerang attacks, huh? We need to find the black market. It could have easily been in the first level, so let's hope that's not happening right now. Into the exit. Kinda need this help because I'm being terrible at everything. Get all that stuff. So yeah, $1 for, and this is like compounded every single bit in every single video in the channel got monetized, like I said. So it's not like, oh, it's, you know, you'll build up as you put out more videos. Everything got monetized at once. So it's not like, well, of course you're only making $1 because there's only one video out. No. This is the entirety of the channel. That's what is bringing in one day. But we'll see how that progresses. I said, like, I'm not complaining. I hope it doesn't come across as complaining. I said when I was enabling it that a big part of it was actually finding out what it looks like. And that I would be discussing it all the time. So just fulfilling that promise. And letting you guys know what it's like. And the kind of cash that you can expect for the kind of views. You can look at the views in the channel and say, okay, if I get to 15,000 subscribers, 1,000 views for my videos, I can expect to make $1 a day. That's you know, I guess it's a good measure of giving you realistic expectations. Speaking of realistic expectation, I've seen this channel that got randomly into the recommended tab. It's a channel called Fresh. And it just suddenly showed up. It's just, this is a curiosity here. It's not exactly a shout out, but it seems like a fun channel. It's entertaining. The man just does dramatic readings or just readings of Reddit posts that are hilarious, and the typical or more known channels where people post their experiences, such as choosing beggars or nice guys and stuff like that. He edits them so they only show as he reads them, and so, you know, so there's a little bit of work involved, and he puts one out every single day. But the point of what I'm talking about is, like, it's the most rapid subscriber growth I have ever witnessed. I saw his first video, I think 1 week ago. It was, I don't know exact numbers, I think it was 62,000 subscribers. Today, I saw it again, and he has 74,000 subscribers. The man is raking in, I think, like 2,000 subscribers every single day. Something in the way he structured what he did, like the content is appealing, but something in the way that he structured everything somehow made the YouTube algorithm just spread like a virus. I guess that's why they call it freaking viral. Spread it like a disease, like the STD at the brothel that I used to manage, and then it got closed down for health problems. It was just a business I don't want to get into. I don't want to get into that, but it's uncanny. It's just insane. Whoa, this guy's still alive. I thought he was ticket trapped. I want to murder you, sir. I did not manage to murder you in a direct way, but you got yourself killed by shoving your forehead into my heel. You're kind of a moron. I'm trying to get to the black market, trying to find exactly where it's at so I don't waste my one and only bomb. I think it's... Man, it's totally buried in here, isn't it? Ah, jeez. Oh boy, I'm trapped. Yeah, it's the fastest growing thing I've ever seen. Has there been... I guess I'm sure there's stats somewhere like the fastest a channel has ever grown, but I have never seen something like that where somebody's getting upwards of 2,000 subscribers every single day. It's a very new channel too. It's like, wow. Like 3 months around 70,000 subscribers, 74,000. It's crazy. It's like you can make a case study on that kind of stuff. It's like, okay, what did this person do so right that the YouTube algorithm absolutely adored him and considered him the best thing since AIDS? It's absolutely uncanny. It's just not here. We're going to get screwed today. This black market, because I made ill-advised choices with my bombs, and I'm not going to be able to get to this black market in one go, in only one bomb. So that's the end of this run, isn't it? Unfortunate. Nothing I can do about it, though. I mean, of course I'm going to try, see if I can place that bomb exactly where it needs to be, but pretty sure it's just not a thing. I think the closest I can possibly get, it's right there. Pretty sure it's not gonna happen, though. Yeah, look at that. It was completely impossible to get to. Completely impossible to get to with only one bomb. So let's just restart. I'm not worried. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not traumatized by the things that have happened in Spelunky. Hello, teleporter. We're going to speedrun. It's a teleporter in the crate in 1-1. We have to go fast. There is no choice. This is like an if-then. If teleporter in first level, then speedrun. There's no ifs or buts about it other than that if. At the very beginning, if teleporter, then speedrun. It's crazy. Oh. Didn't mean for that to happen. Wow, that should have been death. Oh, stop letting go of it. Oh, yeah. Seems like there was a much easier path to that exit, but we made it there. Like, what matters when you got that teleporter, you not get yourself killed. Like so. Wonderful teleportation. There was a very slight chance that would happen, of me unable to hold on to the... Unable to hold on to the ledge and teleport exactly where I landed. Oh, of course, it was my own doing, because I should have seen that coming. Now we're back to murdering shopkeepers. After this brief intermission, we're going to go back to doing killings of the sad sacks that constantly tried to hamper my progress. At least we made it through it. After killing the shopkeeper, it would have been heartbreaking to find those spikes before that shopkeeper was dead. So it matters to me, really. It's going to be much better. This one, though, this one I'm feeling it. This is it. This is the one in which every single one of those shopkeepers shall taste the bitter, bitter flavor of my boot down their throat. That is the taste of revenge right there. You're another idiot. Oh boy. I'm dead. I got slightly stressed out by the fact that there was a bomb and I also had a shotgun in my hand, and the recoil could have thrown me into the bomb. So obviously, I tried to jump over the bomb instead of just murdering the shopkeeper. It was a bizarre line of thought that happened there in the microsecond that got me thoroughly murdered. But I have learned nothing now. Well, that's not what I wanted. I'm just going to eat this in the face and carry on my life. This is stupid. This game is stupid, and I don't want to ever see it again. I'm done with it. Whoa. I wanted to get the crate. Let's go back for the crate. Like, I'm not trying to speedrun. That's not what's happening here. We're just trying to get through the game while killing shopkeepers somehow. Yeah, why not? Somehow I end up getting impaled. I don't know. I don't know why that is. But it just seems to happen all the time through no fault of my own. You know what? I've really had it with these dark levels. I've had it. I'm going to write such an angry email to whoever's in charge. Whoever the hell is in charge of these algorithms. Do you think is Derek Yu? He's not in charge anymore. He let go a long time ago. Now, right now, it's just murderous AI that is completely taken over. So I guess I should just write lines of code telling this AI to please take mercy on my soul. Oh, well, that is not exactly what I intended, was it? I hate this level and everything around it. Oh, he's a shopkeeper. He's selling a machete. You know how this story ends. There you are. Filthy piece of garbage. There was a vault. I should have gone for the vault and killed the person inside it. But it's not. It doesn't have to be all-inclusive. This entire shopkeeper murder spree. Could be a scorpion there. There was not. What you got, friendo? I should be able to just walk here and just cut you to pieces. Yeah. Great fan. Great fan of wanton dismemberment, where the victim has zero fighting chance. Oh yeah. Trying to be careful with this crazy scumbag. He's being hampered by the action of this spider, but that won't last long. Therefore, I'm just going to wait it out a little bit. Get that threat taken care of. What? Oh boy. Perfect reaction. Perfect reaction. You guys thought that that man will climb up where I was at and he would shoot me to death. Absolutely not. Far too damn speedy for that. Far too speedy for that. And now who's laughing? See who's laughing. That's who's laughing. That's me. That's me who laughed. He was not the shopkeeper. That got murdered. He brought a shotgun to a machete fight and he lost. How incompetent he had to be. Absolutely atrocious. Shame on you, shopkeeper. You have brought shame on your entire family. You're worth nothing. Not worth the shoes you're wearing. You're not worth the air you're breathing. Waste of space and resources. Was all downhill after your mothers chat you out into this world. That. Key. This guy in theory can get all the way up here, but it shouldn't happen. Trying to find the Jedi. Where's this chest? It just doesn't exist. Maybe under the exit. It will often be located in such places. Yep. Why is my life this hard? I don't understand. Why is my life so damn difficult? Where did my machete go? I think I just covered it up with that key. It is awful. We're going to go for that machete, trying to get to it. Just come back. You assholes totally planned this out, but you did not catch me. I am completely immune while I'm wielding this blade of justice. You gross That was actually, it was genuinely cool. Genuinely cool how the shopkeepers timed it perfectly to ambush me. Like, he used that opportunity to try and gang up on me. But I was too fast. I was too fast with my blade. I'm the biggest, most amazing Mexican psychopath ever to walk this earth. So, cannot be stopped while I'm wielding this incredible Blade of Destiny. Nice, that's actually great. I think I want to go into that corner. Just in case. Black market can always be placed in a treacherous spot. See the losing run that I committed suicide immediately after finding out the black market was inaccessible. Again, through my poor choices, really. Because I spent too many bombs. Entirely my own fault. Now we have 6, so we're probably going to go to the Haunted Castle if we have the opportunity. Something that we very seldom do. So very much looking forward to that if it's not in this level. We do have to explore it though. Kind of give ourselves the chance to miss out in the black market. I'm pretty sure though that it's not on this level. It would show on the bottom there. Very carefully looking. Yeah. I am about 97% sure that the black market is not on this level, so let's put a bomb there. Let's grab Jack by the scruff of his neck and the bulge of his crotch and put him right through that exit. We'll be earning some gratitude points, and obviously, if there's something that Spelunky has taught me, if you're nice to a person, they owe you sexual favors. That is an immutable fact of Spelunky World. That's right, I don't have climbing gloves in this one. It was the previous run. Whee. Also, I don't have the Kapala. There goes the madman. Hey! I do have the spike shoes. A wonderful path. Wonderful path to the black market. We'll open that later. Should be able to joust this man and just shove a machete through his eyebrows. I mean, between his eyebrows. Except he got eaten. Let's see. Yeah, he does spring out just like a shopkeeper. Didn't know that. Ow. I thought maybe the plants would murder them. But no, they behave like shopkeepers. I don't think we've ever seen that. I might have. But it's not in my consciousness right now. Was there a damsel? I think we saw Major Stupid somewhere. I'd like to benefit from sacrificing his ales. You know what? I think I'm not going to even touch that. 2 bombs. I mean 3 bombs. We already discovered the black market. Let's do it. Probably that orange frog is going to be a terrible thing. But let's see how it unfolds. Alright. Do not piss off Callie. It's all good. Now we have the chance to get some sweet, sweet sacrifices going. Yeah. It's like, do I have time? Okay, that's one hardy vampire. Nice. That's one hardy vampire. He resisted an entire spike stomp. Uncanny. We haven't. Hey, there's a damsel. I don't give you a crap about you, Mr. Black Knight. I have much better live flesh to sacrifice. Callie's going to give me the ultimate. The ultimate reward. We can simply leave. Can in fact use this to take your corpse, crush into a fine paste, not harvest anything because I'm incompetent. Keep this shield. Yeah, give me all that stuff. That's right, we also have the... It will just be a regular hard hand, right? We'll keep him. Uh-oh. Or maybe not. We will just leave because I'm bad at everything that I try to accomplish. Or rather, I was just in a rush. I was a total idiot in a rush. You guys want to shoot yourselves all the time? That would be fantastic. I don't care about any of these items. It's much better to just crush you. Crush you to death. That gave me far more satisfaction. And this guy is somehow... No, that's mine. That belongs to me. You cannot wield that. I do want the compass. Grunk, you're not helping, so you gotta go. Unfortunate. This black market could be the absolute worst I've ever seen. Like 0 bombs. There's some bombs down there, alright. And the climbing gloves, it's all good. I forgive you, black market. You're not as assed as I thought you were. The shopkeeper here. Already have their specs to get me through my despair. You know something I really don't appreciate? The complete lack of ropes. I do have sticky bombs. These people have killed themselves like idiots. He's going to survive, isn't he? Yep, he's going to. Uncanny. Got plenty of bombs, it's all good. It's all good. Did he actually kill himself? Yeah, he did. What an idiot. Almost crushed the yank. I mean, that would have been so absolutely dumb. Oh yeah. Even the blood gets wrecked. Give me that shield. Why not keep it? I feel protected. I feel safe. Thanks to this immovable barrier. 36 minutes. Plenty of time to get to the ending. Hello. You appear to be wanting to boomerang me, but now I have technology on par with your own. Just not yesterday, but the previous level, the previous run, where I got boomeranged repeatedly. I was just trying too hard. With my technology was far too advanced, and it was working against me. Now I have something that is on par. Don't worry about it. It's all going to be good. It's all going to be good. Oh, tragic. A tragic development. The fate of that shopkeeper. Bag full of bombs. Carry on. Through this most idiotic of runs. Question. Does it protect me from freezing? It does. Amazing. Does not protect me from explosions though, so let's get rid of that. We have the Kapala, so we don't really have to give a damn about Kali in any way or... In any way. Well, that's not what I wanted. Almost crushed the alien. That would have been hilarious. To crush the alien and get murdered that way. Okay, there's absolutely nothing to be done, huh? Well, there is. I don't even have ropes. I can't get back up to the worm tongue. Maybe I can't through. Nope, there's just no way. I do have the climbing gloves. Something I've never done is go into the worm with a shield. See if we can pull that off. Kind of difficult to get it done, though. We do have the cape. Alright, Belinda, I need to put you in a spot where you will not suffer the ultimate demise. Alright, you are safe. Let's go back for my shield. Let's see if we can bring them both. It's going to be an incredible experience. Have you guys ever been in the worm with a shield equipped? Amazing. I'm a pioneer. Are you still alive? Belinda, no! Well, that was something that I did not anticipate. It looked doable. Belinda could not fathom my enormous girthy musk. I was too damn girthy. Belinda couldn't handle it. She jumped right off. Don't really blame her. That's too bad. There was a great opportunity to do something new and exciting. Spelunky just tossed that new and excitement into the garbage. Now I'm resentful of it against all women. They all deserve my backhand. Whoa. And there's the mo I had. I must commit suicide. Well, okay. That is one way to commit suicide. Wonderful pro strat. Pro tip. The shield does not protect you from explosions. Don't even try it. Don't try it at home, kids. Terrible things will happen to you. Okay. We'll just get to the exit. I think we're pretty much done. 3-3. Just gotta get to that exit. Get through. Like, there's nothing else to be done other than finding the exit. Of course, while murdering every shopkeeper we encounter, that's still somewhat... It's like a soft goal. It's a bonus that we strive for, but not 100% requirement, or we stop playing. That'll be pretty silly. Pretty easy murder here. Love to do that. A great fan of the cascading bomb. Cascading bomb vault strat. Very reliable. Especially in the ice caves where you are kind of limited in space. Sometimes if you bomb things a certain way, they will... Oh, wait. We need to go to the mothership. There's no option there but to go into the mothership. Let's go find the entrance. Didn't even see it. Didn't even see the entrance to the mothership in this level. Jump. It wasn't here. It's on the other side. I just never explored that entire side of the level. What are you even doing? You don't even need to shout and jump. You foolish goose. Let's go through there. I need to be gentler on myself. That's why I call myself a foolish goose, as opposed to a completely worthless piece of garbage, like I normally would. I need to be gentler on myself. I need to give myself room to fail. Because if you give yourself room to fail, you're giving yourself room to grow. It's very important to not be too hard on yourself, because that way you'll just go in a cascade. Why is every lord just dead? What happened here? What is the story behind both of these two being instantly murdered? And nothing else is disturbed. It looks like an explosion, right? So I guess an alien went in here, and an alien went in here. That is my one and only explanation. Perfectly shaped explosion too. Uncanny stuff. Fascinating. Anyway, yes, you must not be too hard on yourself, but also not be too soft on yourself. It's quite the balance. If you're too soft on yourself, you don't improve. Start blaming everything else for your problem. That is no bueno. No bueno. But if you're too hard on yourself, you're going to end up with zero self-esteem. Careful balance of self-love and self-loathing. Just the right amount of self-loathing, that's what matters. That's how you gotta do it. The presence of this filthy alien queen was disturbing me in a fundamental level, so he had to go. Also, we're going to find that shopkeeper. He seems to be trapped in a very beautiful place where he can maybe eat one of these plasma shots. Unfortunately, we didn't get to witness it, but my imagination covers it well enough. That plasma shot got right into his mouth, went into his esophagus, and exploded in his stomach, and it was all a shower of gore and bile. Bile, that's with a B. Bile. No, vile, like your mother is vile. It was bile that got shot all over the place. There's a shopkeeper. We could disturb him and he will just quietly go down into that long good night at the bottom of this pit. Instead, though, I'm going to see if I can structure this so his death is a product of my own creation. Very important to me. Very important to me for this shopkeeper to explode on my own hand. And indeed, that's exactly what happened. Very happy about that outcome. Always better to own things. Like, if you're going to murder somebody, don't just let it happen in a car crash after you cut the brakes. That's a cowardly way out, man. Like we were talking about earlier. Might as well just put your hands around the throat and just press until they are expired. If you're going to do something, at least commit to it. At least own it. Don't take the pussy way out. And just have an assassin do it. That's just so cowardly. That's the beta. That's the beta way to assassinate people. There. Wonder how much money you can make as a professional assassin these days. You know they exist. Pretty sure the dark web is full of them. So there has to be a lot of, like, with the amount of sociopaths and psychopaths out there, has to be quite a lot of them. Wow. Okay. Okay. We'll just cool it. There has to be a lot of supply, and that's the word that I was looking for. A lot of supply in the professional assassin department. Wonder if that drives prices down. Like, hey, if you don't give me a good rate for this assassination, I'm going to your competition. And they have a logo and marketing and stuff. You have to make yourself. They have a spiffy nice website on the dark web, like xa kill4u.onion. And they have all these nice animations and trailers of what you can expect from their offers, and filmed assassinations. And you email them and you get a quote and a time frame, an estimation of the work that's going to take. And you're like, oof, this looks good, but can you do Friday instead? How does an assassination contract get doled out? I need to look up all these things. It's very important. For research, you see. It would be a pretty damn interesting story. You, like somebody that gets so mad at work that they want their boss to be assassinated because they just cannot take it anymore. It's a situation of extreme bullying, but they are total betas and terrible dregs of human. So they hired an assassin to get it done. Let's see if we can destroy this. Some extra bombs. Hire an assassin to get it done, and they get into all that stuff, but of course it never goes right, so then they have to deal with, you know, you can create a neat story about all that. I don't know if I will be the guy to tell it, but there's a definitely good story there of going as a complete noob, going into the dark web and trying to get an assassination going. Poor Major Stupid is getting the raw end of this deal, just like I did all my nights with Adam. The 12-incher was pretty raw. For some reason I did not consider using the scepter until just now. There's a diamond there, and you have to grab diamonds on principle. You gotta do it. Alright, so we got through all this stuff. Whoa! That should have been murdered right there, but got through it. So good. Managed to shoot that scepter before it came out of my hands. That's pretty neat. Yeah, man. Bob the Silent Killer, he quoted me a much better price. You better do better than $700. Only $700 is kind of cheap. For do you negotiate like oof can't do $17,000? These if you lower your price to $15,000, then we have a deal for you to assassinate my enemy. Like, how do you not get caught doing that? Well, that was elite, followed by complete incompetence. How do you not get, like, how is it that an industry can spring around something that any cop can pretend to be? Like, a cop can set up a fake assassination service on the dark web, and you're catching criminals left and right all the time. It's so easy. It will be like the easiest quota fulfilling endeavor of all time. You cannot tell me there's not demand for it. There's so many people I would love for them to cease to exist in my life. So I can totally see how it's a very in-demand service. I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it because I totally value human life, and I wouldn't want to see my enemies dead. Please don't come to my house. Please don't think that I am advocating such things. In a legal way. In a joking way, yeah, sure. But I'm not being serious. Right? As far as you guys know. But it just seems so easy for law enforcement to exploit. How the hell do you even know? How do you make sure that it's a legit service? That's what really gets me about all this dark web stuff. It's different when you're trying to get some real nasty, like video files, you know, some nasty content. Let's just call it nasty content. And they will blanket all the awful things you can imagine. Like there could be a virus in that file or something, but it's not the same as having a real world impact where you have to give... Why am I carrying this corpse? I don't know. You have to give like an address, and you know, you kind of have to identify yourself to hire an assassin, right? Because you have to give them a target, which kind of makes you into a very, very clear candidate for whoever hired it. Hired the hit. So I have no idea how you will go about staying anonymous and not getting caught while hiring. I guess you just need to make have connections. This is a very wholesome topic of discussion. I hope that you're appreciating it. You never know. You never know what you get. Some days it's just armchair commentary on the happenings of the day and possible opinions that you probably have heard 1,000 times before because there's nothing original under the sun. Other days, you get musings on how do I go about murdering somebody in my life without getting caught. Of course, with a hired assassin, but that takes a lot. That takes a lot of preparation if you don't want to get caught. And how do people go about establishing their business as a hired assassin without having law enforcement ruin your every effort? Because, wow, that's perhaps the worst cascading bomb of all time. And I feel ashamed of myself. Alright, this should work much better. Go to hell for all the things that we're saying. That's good. Olmec, come over here. Stump on my head. Oh, should be good. Kind of hard to see when he's coming down, but I know the timings. I'm ready. I have been conditioned to know exactly when he's coming down. You thought I could get crushed, but no. I knew it. I knew it would happen the way it did. All right, we're pretty much done. I don't know why I'm carrying this to completion other than, you know, it's just nice to put a bookend to this story as opposed to just, oh, I got to 45 minutes, quit. That would be kind of silly and kind of scumbaggy. And there's no scumbaggery in this channel. Only the most wholesome, enjoyable content you will see this side of the internet. Which side is that? The awesome side. The right side. The correct side. The greatest of all time. Poor blue demon has been murdered. Why laugh? Why laugh at its death? There's the exit. There you go. Why am I using this shotgun? Only cowards use shotguns. Bare hands is where it's at. Can't believe I sullied my hands with a firearm. Still alive somehow, but no. There's a fantastic way to die. I was super scrambled into a hole of death. So hopefully you appreciate that way of dying. Do let me know in the comments if you know a reliable way to stay anonymous while hiring an assassin. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, don't get caught.